All right, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another stream. Day 2 of the weekend here, and streaming it up for some more Battle Prime with the recent updates. Talk a little bit more about that and get a little bit more gameplay. Probably going to do some solo gameplay going on with that one. But hopefully you had an opportunity to maybe check out the last stream. If not, go by, check that one out. We kind of broke down and went through a little bit more of those dev patch notes. Saw what was kind of happening with some general updates, although there's plenty more to kind of keep talking about. And actually just got a message today from Red over on Discord. I want to take a look at one of the weapons that's actually in there and see what we've got going on with it. Interesting power rating with glitch in one of the LMGs that definitely want to explore a bit further. There was also one thing we really didn't get into yesterday. I want to talk a little bit more about some of the custom settings that are in the game. But again, we're going to jump in and just kind of get straight to some gameplay pretty soon with this stream, and then we'll kind of tear back into it a bit. I'd love to know what everybody's really kind of thinking as far as some of the different settings, primes. You know, again, if you had an opportunity to watch that, watch the stream, or even have been playing over the past 10, 11 days that the update's been out. You know, where are you feeling? Where are you sitting at with Battle Prime and how you're, you know, taking in some of the updates? You know, for me, I said it a bit yesterday. Gonna reinforce it. I think that there's some good. I think that there's some bad. I think that there's some really ugly stuff in it too. And I'd say primes and weapons are probably one of the ugly areas where the overall power ratings between them are just so far apart that there's some major balances that need to be done there. Salte, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Good to have you. And I think that's one of the biggest areas of opportunities that could really swing this game a little bit better is that prime and weapon balance. The bad, if I were to just give a quick flash in the pan, the bad stuff is a little bit more of that money grab kind of sensation. I talked about it in yesterday's stream, how there's a little bit too much stuff going on. They need to simplify the themes, simplify the events, keep them a little bit more cohesive. The good stuff, the art. Game is still looking visually clean to me, and I honestly think it's actually looking a little bit better than it has been. Gameplay, other than my games last night, which I don't really know what caused it, but other than my games last night, I've actually had a really smooth, no lag, no rubber banding experience going on throughout there. Maybe I need to, I don't know, do something a little bit different on my end. We'll see how the games actually play today, because when I'm not streaming, honestly, my games are buttery smooth. Everything just feels in sync. But, you know, that's kind of just those three categories for me overall. I'd be interested to know what you guys think. Like, what's your good? What's your bad? What's the ugly stuff that's kind of just got to go in the overall update and everything that's happened so far? But, you know, with that, I want to just jump right into a game. We'll kind of see how things go today. And what I really want to explore for a moment, we're going to see if we can actually get this glitch weapon and maybe just kind of test something out. So let's jump over. Red sent over. I'm going to pull it up on Discord here. It's one of the LMGs. Want to just take a quick peek. OJ, yeah, you know what? It's good to be back. I've really missed a lot of the YouTube stuff. Life has just been so busy lately. Work has been insanely busy, and I just kind of had to put the hobby stuff on a little bit more the back burner. You know, I was still putting out some video content, I think maybe like one a month, which is just what I could do to kind of keep the hobby going. Streaming had to just really take a back seat as things changed. But really thrilled to be back doing it again this weekend. Probably won't be playing much during the week, but I will be back next weekend with a couple more streams. Maybe if I can sneak one in on like a Thursday, Friday night, we'll see. But definitely some Sunday, Monday streams coming next weekend. And then we'll see. After this weekend, I'm going to kind of test the waters, see how things go, and then just kind of keep playing it from there. But let me grab that chat here over in the Discord and see Red here posted glitch with a power rating of 14,760. Wonder if I can actually, like, can I pull this up? Will this let me pull it over at all? No, probably won't. Using an LMG and the shotgun. And I know I'm not going to swap over the shotgun, so I'm probably not going to go in with that same option. Let me go ahead and pull this up. I'm going to just leave Preacher on there because, as I've said before, I don't really switch to the secondary all that often unless it's having a little bit of fun with the Magnum. Sorry, not Magnum. Magnus with Blast. The Genesis is what Red had equipped onto Glitch for that extra power rating. I mean, a 44 alone on itself. I mean, Preacher is definitely not that, but I just left it on for some more of that mobility. It says it's got a really high damage, but, I mean, it still kind of sucks. I want to take a look at this LMG that we had on here. I'm going to be honest, I don't. That's the MG60M. Let's take a peek at that. And he had his power rating here at the MG60. I might not even have everything. Honestly, I don't even have it obviously leveled up. So he has it max level and is pulling in a power rating of 4370. Now, I'm only at 3820 because mine is not maxed out. That suppressor can definitely boost at that fire rate. Or again, you could boost the control. Reinforced mag for damage would be fantastic. All I've got is the scope on it. You know, and then again, we can go any one of those grips for most likely accuracy or control. I'd probably go control on it as well. Looks like that's what Red had on there too. So mine is, you know, it's not max level. I think that's something I wish I could just grind and been like, oh, I'm going to grind this out and update that max level. I mean, look at the CMG at max level is only an 1860 power rating. The PK at max level is only 1660. Again, those are green category. So getting that MG60M power rating, you know, again, would be up to 4370 if I could level that up a bit more. I was kind of having fun with the CMG. I was impressed at how big the mag was, but, you know, that power rating and that damage output it's just nothing. It's so minimal there. You know, the damage output, you know, really swings so much higher once you start raising the stakes on him. And it has a really nice fire rate at that MG60M. So, you know, that would be... And even the MG60 could be a contender with it, too. So I don't have it maxed out. That's a bummer. But we're just going to go ahead and jump in. Let's play a control match and get things going. Nominal. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Prime Father returns. I'm hoping to get back in and have a little bit more fun. Give you a shout out yesterday, and I appreciate seeing you again back in the stream. Seeing the badge on there, you know, up as that diamond member of the channel. I mean, you've been doing it for a long time, and I appreciate you, brother, for being on it. I don't know. Have you had an opportunity to play Battle Prime at all lately? I mean, being one of the OGs. I mean, Nominal, you and I were playing this game back in beta and just running things together, and that was such a good time. I mean, probably some of the better days of BP, in my opinion. But I'd love to know if you've jumped in and checked out any of the new season, the new updates. So much has changed. You know, if you want to get a rundown in a little under 2 hours, just streamed yesterday with it. Let's go ahead and I'm going to run Blast with the victory again. One thing I want to dive into this stream as well, we'll talk about it, is the updates they made to controls.
Control objective available.
Especially the crosshairs. If you notice, I made some changes to mine here with the line, color, outline. The red just draws my attention, but we can go in and kind of play around a little bit. They gave some more options for custom crosshairs. Ooh, I ran right into that one. Game's smoother today. Let's see how the bots are. They're laser focused today.
Point lost.
miss. Sorry, neither do my bots. So let's see how if we can balance this out. They added in that auto crouch for glitch as well.
Triple kill.
The objective moves.
Four of a kind. Payback.
New objective available. Point captured.
Payback.
Point lost. Point captured.
I shouldn't be challenged that one right now.
Point lost. Point captured.
I don't know where those shots were even going for a minute.
Attention. We are in the final stage. New objective available. Point captured. The battle continues.
From the side.
A
There we go.
victory.
That was a smoother game. Definitely smoother than last night. Yeah, season 2 elements. I mean, all the way back from like the original. You know, we had like the whole reboot, the competitive season, but all the way back to season 2 with some of the crates and containers. I mean, that's definitely a bit of a throwback. Is exactly what I thought. I don't know. I mean, agree. It's a risky move. You know, bringing back they've gone back and forth, right? They had them, they got rid of them, they brought them back again. They keep kind of changing some of those mechanics. I feel like the devs are still trying to find like exactly what is the essence of Battle Prime's progression. Where does that go? But I mean, there's again little things that I do love that they're experimenting. I appreciate that. I wish that there were some things that we just kind of like would lock in and stick with, especially when certain things keep getting reset, like Prime Progress or Weapon Progress. But having the containers and keys back, I mean, that's how Battle Prime started, right? I mean, I should pull it up on. Maybe we'll go check out one of the very early games or streams that I posted on there. I'll put up here in a second. But some of the new stuff. Let's just talk about that for just a quick second here. The crosshair and controls, right? They made some major updates here by actually adding in zones. I like this. It took me a minute. I still love the stationary fixed fire button on the right. My right thumb, just being a 2-thumb player myself, is all that I do. So running 2 thumbs, having that fire button feels pretty good with just muscle memory. The movement and the left fire option being more zone based, right? If we go in and take a look at this, I'm going to just open it up. But now you have that fire zone, which is above that arrow here on the left. Kind of hard to point out because you really can't even like grab it, but it's right around here. And now that I've got to reset that, I'm going to move that up. That's not it, but right where that little floating lock is, above that line is your fire zone. Below that line is your movement zone. I actually really like this. That's been feeling pretty good. It is a little weird to not see the fire button. And I don't know if this is entirely I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Like a bug. I guess that's what I'm looking for. I just can't get my words right. I have a setting that says show the left fire button, but it doesn't show up. But the zone works, so I'm feeling good about that. I did notice in some of the game. Oh no, I don't want that. Let's leave that at 150. I'm hitting the wrong button. Oh, the opacity is as low as it can go. Still feels so bright though. I'll have to find a place once that secondary alt comes into play. I'm going to need to find exactly where I want to reach for that. That'll be a, tricky spot. I can go out, I can tuck them in next to each other a little bit more. Roby's not on. I Googled, for anyone that was on the stream yesterday, I Googled, is it Robbie or Roby? It's Roby. But I love that you can actually save, your different layouts and stuff like that. So here, like the show the left fire button, I have it set as always, or even in ADS, it doesn't actually show. So I'm still just working with the zone, which is all good. It still works fine. The crosshair, I am actually really enjoying what you can do with this. And the fact that you can go classic, which is the 4 lines and the dot. You can go T-shape. You can go just the dot in the center. I like the classic. And I enjoy seeing the classic because it still gives you an idea of the accuracy and the bullet spread that goes with it. Of course, the T-shape would as well. I did ask the devs. They did confirm that the dot, if you do go with the dot only, it won't show you like that size spread for accuracy based. So if you do want to know a little bit more of where your bullets might be going, classic or T-shape might be ideal for you. The fill color, you have some options. You can go white, you can go black, you can go red, you can go green, blue. I might actually mess around with blue here a little bit. Stroke color, let's do white and blue. See how that goes. The line length. So you can make those crosshairs larger, tighter. Go with the 12. Let's go blue and white. Let's see how that looks. Stroke transparency. Do you want to see it or not? Ooh, that's got some nice pop to it right there. What if it was green? With the blue center or blue stroke. I don't know. I kind of like the blue with the green stroke. Line thickness. Do we want to make this a little thicker? 3 feels pretty good. I haven't really messed with this combo. Let's green and white. It's a nice little pop there. We're going to go with that. We're going to save that and give it another run. And let's see, we got a couple. It's only 1 of 10 games today. Got to win a few of them for the other event. Daily missions. Yeah, we can claim these. Got to win our 5 games still. And let's see what are our modes for the daily. We've got team deathmatch and domination. All right, let's switch it up and play one of those. Let's go team deathmatch to start it out. New Prime, yes, nominal. Not available yet. Roby, we saw, 2 years ago, we saw a little leak that had the profile pic of the Prime. Never ended up coming to fruition. Finally got a full preview of them in Rush B, which there's really not a whole lot of news going on there. That thing's been silent, that Discord, for updates for months now. But now we've got Roby here in Battle Prime. We'll take a look at him in a second. Let's go team deathmatch. Let's start with poison on this one. That green's got some nice contrast to it. I like that. Really not much blue to it, so.
Kill enemies and earn points.
And if you do jump in and play, fairly certain that there actually is. You know, and I'm even noticing that even affects the, or did I go white and that's why? It also affects the reload dial. I'm getting fried there, yep. I saw a glitch show up to the left.
Double kill.
Ooh, I just got dropped out of the sky. What on earth happened there?
Payback. Dirty play. Kingslayer.
We are in the final stage. The battle simulation is almost over.
Reloading.
Bots are just tearing each other up, and I felt like I was just a sidekick that whole game. Ended up in second place to a bot, and that's rough. That's just the way the season's been going. Bots are just frying with their accuracy. 7 and 3. You know what usually gets them though is the damage, right? 28 points for damage, 26 for damage. I could have more kills and less deaths, and I still end up getting second place because the damage points that bots get are just so much higher because they just don't miss their shots. But let's take a look. Yeah, new Prime, Roby. Four perk slots compared to Glitch and Jumper that only have 3. 2 different abilities. One Molotov cocktail. And the other one is a plasma gun. And I'm really hoping that they end up changing this. To be honest, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that gets changed out before he comes into the game. Let's see. I'm gonna try with this with the blue center. See how that looks. All right, so that was our team deathmatch. Now we have to do a domination for the other mission. Just knock those out. But Battle Pass is back to mission based rather than XP based. So if you want to progress, you need to complete either daily missions or weekly missions. I mean, I'm already, let's see, I have both of the first 2 weeks here done. That's all that we're in is the second week. Still have 2 days until week 3 starts. But as far as Battle Pass goes, I'm already done with it. So now I'm moving into levels 51 plus, which I'll get this last one once I do this other daily mission. 1 tier is just 100 points. That's your 2 daily missions. And then everything else is just going to help get you those roulette spins for the seasonal wheel. All right, this is, what am I doing? Domination now? Let's start out with Glitch again. Let's see which way the bots go. Bots are going to go B. All right.
Domination mode. Control points to win. Point captured.
I think I like the green with the white.
Point captured.
Did not miss. I did, though.
Dirty play.
We got ahead. Point captured. Point lo-
Look at that. If I was coming up and already starting a pre-fire. Yeah, I think I like the white with the green.
Point captured.
Nope. I thought I saw something. Oh shit. Glitch got me. That dude must have seen my head peek over the wall and knew where to put that grenade. Like that's a perfect definition there of what bots are like right now.
Dirty play.
I'm getting a little stutter here.
Attention. We are in the final stage. Points lost.
Yeah, I think I actually really like the white with the green combo.
We dominate. The point capture is almost over.
Kaboom.
A victory.
I mean, I ended up all the way in the back. All right. Did I really do that poorly? I did do that poor. Okay. I deserve that one. I think I did find my new favorite crosshair, which is green with the white fill. Daily coupon for the Wrestling Fest. 3 wins. Battles. I mean, this is another one of those, like, I feel like I'm just chasing missions. It's like with the red dot chasing. So this is another reason why I really wish that they would, like, slow things down a bit. Is it's like everywhere you got to go and claim this, claim that. There's the daily missions, the weekly missions. Then you also have the battle pass, of course, the events. You have 4 different regular events, 4 different themed events. It's just, lots of stuff everywhere. But there we go. That's not even the end of the second week. And battle pass is already finished just with the daily missions and 2 weeks worth of missions. So weeks 3, 4, 5, which are all going to be several other points. I mean, let's see, in a week you get 3, 550, 750, 1,000 points. So that's every week is another 10 levels. So if every one of these tickets is just 100, that's what? How many more weeks do we have? 1, 2, 3. So that's 30 more spins at the Battle Pass roulette. Not and plus if as many of the daily ones that I do, I easily get another 50 spins at this. It's not too difficult. So let's throw in the 3 spins we have already. See if we can unlock any one of these new skins that are in here, which is what I'd love to pick up the Hawk or the X2000. While they're not, I don't know, I'm not really using them. I'm really not impressed with the X2000 this season. Let's just see what we can pull in. Don't need those. And at least I don't have that, so that's fine. Ooh, there we go. Nice. Pull in the Hawk. This is another thing. A little pay to win for the game. I really hope that they change it. But 5% to the fire rate, to the recoil, and to the accuracy. We're going to go and equip that one because I don't have a better skin for the Hawk on it. Oh, I did already have the T-Rex, so I'm getting 800 Prime Coin. I thought I didn't have that one yet. 800 battle, sorry, not prime coin, 800 battle coin for already having that one. I do appreciate that now that they show you the actual conversion that you get. If you happen to have one of the skins, weapons, whatever it may be, that they used to just say like, oh, you get credit. And you have to say like, okay, how much is it? What am I getting? That they actually have been showing you in the game exactly what that is. So that's pretty solid. But that's my 2 daily ones done. I've been running control quite a bit more because that match seems to be the smoothest and also less risky when you're doing nothing but, I mean, I'm getting bot games 99% of the time, which is a bit of a bummer. I'd love to actually end up going up against more players, but I'd say 1 out of every 10 games, I end up with a player in the lobby with me. Even when squadding up, it's pretty much all just bot stomping. That's all right. You know, I'm just kind of, I feel like I'm just hobbying, passing time, and hoping that the next season picks up. And I just feel like I've been saying that for many seasons. Let's go. I want to go try that green and white. And then what I actually want to also take a look at, I'm going to pull up one of the old, I'm going to go looking for it now while that match is loading in. Go looking for one of the original videos for Battle Prime. See how far back we can go. Three years ago. I mean, this would have been either right when it came out and or 4 years ago. This was beta. Wow, beta. So beta was actually 4 years ago. Game went live 3. Right? It was in beta for a little bit. 4 years ago. Damn. All right, let's mix it up. Let's go jumper. Did I get? Yeah, let's go jumper with the Apex. I'm liking that green and white combo.
Control mode. Control objectives available.
Kingslayer.
Point captured.
Oh, that wasn't working. We'll go Vision. Vision is a tissue paper soldier, but we're gonna see the A3 is yep, look at that. One shot dead. So never mind.
Enemies have an advantage.
Double kill.
Point captured.
Reloading. Triple kill. Dirty play. Dirty play. Overcome.
Ooh, that zipped right by, huh?
Reloading.
New objective available.
Movement meta this season is definitely. Probably got a little distracted there. Slide cancel for the slide jump.
Kaboom.
There we go. I mean, like barely peeking between those two racks. That one at that distance. No, one thing that they also changed, really haven't. Just trying to reload and get that movement out. That really have not talked about is now when you kill. Focusing. When you kill Isotope,
We are in the final.
that does not trigger his ability.
Double kill.
I whiffed every single one of those. So Isotope has to actually set off his ability now in order for it to kill you up close. If you kill him while he's still priming it, it does not trigger.
The battle simulator is almost over. A victory.
So I mean, that's one thing they changed on Isotope. You can't really do those suicide runs. There you go, 15 and 6. Feeling a little bit better about that match. Bots let me at least have some of it. Let's chase down some of these red dots. What do we got here? Daily? Oh, that's the 3, right? Nothing in the theme. Run one more. I'm going to pull up one of these old videos, take a look at it, and see if I can go ahead and actually prep this. What do we want?
You go to the movies.
I don't want that. Yeah, all bots again. I was going to actually go Isotope just to see how it goes, but I guess we're loading it with Glitch. I'll switch to Isotope next. I feel like just with bots lately...
Control new objective available.
Can I get that slide to get going?
First kill.
Point captured.
Kingslayer. Double kill. Triple kill. Four of a kind.
We go.
Kingslayer. Five of a kind. Payback.
I'm really enjoying the green crosshair.
Kingslayer. Double kill.
Got the shot off back there.
Triple kill.
New objective available. Point
And
captured.
Glitch. Now when you trigger the ability, again, also goes automatically behind cover.
Kingslayer. Double kill. Triple kill.
The one thing that I'm kind of missing from this update is I don't have the timer for Glitch's ability anymore. No idea. See that? I don't know if you guys noticed that. I'm gonna have to maybe clip that and slow it down. That was some aim assist right there. That kind of kept pulling me left and right between those two guys on the platform. I'm still defending something I don't need to defend.
New objective available. Point captured. battle simulation is almost over. A victory.
Another thing they took away that I just enjoyed, being able to throw down the holograms and having them display right here at the victory screen. I used to love knowing where that spot was. I don't know, just something odd. Throwing that hologram down and having it like be right up in the camera, right behind a character or something like that. And now they don't even display anymore. That's one less fun thing. But yeah, I do wish Glitch had the timer still to her ability, so you actually knew how long you had until that ended. Now I don't know if maybe that's something with a specific perk that I have on, that the copy time is a 50% ability duration, but I guess I could always test swapping it out. But I noticed that timer, it doesn't count it down anymore. But you know what? Before we jump into another game, I want to switch over here and I'm going to take a look at one of the original. Let me see if I can also find one that actually has the whole menu and everything on it. Yeah, this is a good one. Let's switch it up. So this was one of the first, if not the first, Battle Prime video I think I ever put up on the channel. I'm not going to keep the volume on, but you used to, I do forget that you used to actually have to upgrade the Prime, if I'm remembering correctly. I'd have to dig through the archives and see, but you'd have to upgrade the Prime, and they would have to go into this like upgrading queue. So they would progress. And so you could do that one at a time, which means that you couldn't actually use that Prime while it was being upgraded. I thought that was actually kind of interesting. Then you could unlock that second Prime slot. So let's see. Then we're jumping into the game here. The UI, of course, was entirely different. Here we go, loading in. I mean, similar structure. Look at these are all the primes that we had at the time. No rare, I don't think quite a rarity on them. They had that color behind them, but I don't think that one necessarily meant rarity. Maps have pretty much stayed consistent. The markers above, heads, the whole 9 yards. But I mean, look at the movement. I know some people think that this might be like a little chuggy. Like, I liked Battle Prime movement from the very beginning. We didn't have slide though. We only had the up and down arrows, which was basically crouch, and stand up. Like, you didn't actually have jump. And I think when this first came out, like I was so new to this. Yes, I was using auto fire at this point in time. I like that little skull. I can't remember if we actually have skulls in it now. But we had the different body armor and the different helmet armor. Man, what a different game. Let's jump in. I really want to go down quite a bit more and like that movement. Look, I mean, look at how much you could survive there. The bots were dumb as hell, just gonna be honest. They were absolute idiots. But the TTK, so much longer there. Now, with especially bots and the damage of these weapons, the TTK is just so much faster. Kills, deaths, ability, damage that you used to do. Let's go back. I want to just take a peek at the interface here. You know, some similarities. Obviously, the menu to the left, Battle Coin, Prime Coin, the store and everything up in the right. So here we had gray, green, and gold. Now, Poison was a paywall. You had to actually, I think, like be subscribed and earn. I forget the exact details with it, but you used to have to basically had to buy Poison at the time. Weapons had the rarity. We don't have gray anymore. Now we just start at green, but we had gray, green, blue, purple, and we did have gold. Look at what was up in there. Victory, MG5. The only thing is I don't think that necessarily related to the damage. I can't remember if it honestly had anything to do with damage or not. Old legendary system. Those icons were something unique. Of course, now we've got the gold medallions. I think those are actually really cool. I think that was a fantastic approach to it. Legend was only at 2,000 trophies, what you earn there. But supplies, I don't know if you can see it or not. We had the missions, we had the supplies down here with the containers. You know, it's just definitely something else. Let's see if we can find another one. Go back and take a look at one that's maybe that was again, honestly, I think one of the first ones. This was something a bit different. I almost want to jump into that one 3 years ago. Isotope. New map. The battle pass. Yeah, we had the different. Let's see if any of these show what the user interface looked like. Let's go up to the. I think this is when they changed the interface. I don't want to show you commercials and everything like that. We'll skip that for a second. There we go. This is when they changed the interface in the HUD into one of the actual maps. I thought this was pretty cool. This was probably one of my favorite user interfaces for the game. You had to max out the guns still, you know, that's fine. But I loved how they were actually in the map. This felt very much to me like similar to like, you know, again, COD Warzone type of experience where your interface is, you know, your characters and you standing in an area relative to the map, the containers, the crates, whatever it may be. I thought this was actually a really great design. Really nice, great sizing to the overall menu. I think right now the weapon menu buttons are kind of small. I think this here actually was a really fantastic way to display the scopes, the grips compared to today. I mean, we'll go in and take a look at it, but I mean, just even the way that it showed the weapon. I don't know. I think like that's one of my probably favorite displays. Then you have the other weapons, you know, off to the side over there. I think that's pretty cool. Inside one of the actual maps. I enjoyed it. 100% probably one of my favorite HUDs of the game. I miss this scope. I don't think we really even still have that scope. I think this was like I think this was the 2X scope. Now it's just a black crosshair. I remember if it was that or the 4X was pretty similar. I'm not using a 4X right now, but I love that red arrow on there. That's kind of all there was on those ones. Jump back here for a second. There's another one. A year ago. I thought it was longer than that, but a year ago is when we had that new Prime leak video, which was pretty close to when that was spotted. Sense and layout, crate opening. Yeah, we don't have Lucky the robot anymore. I really hope that robot comes in as an ability, and I'd love to see that on Roby, that be the actual ability. This is one of the newer with the light behind. Let's go back a little further. That was a file leak. It came up with it. Yeah, that's the map. Above, below. Yeah, haven't been live in a minute. I haven't been live in over a year. Mini maps and icons. Yeah, look at that. Those scopes just felt different. This is when they did awesome teasers. I love that Thunder teaser. I kind of forgot about that for a minute. That background there was one of the, again, original UIs for the game. I don't know. Some good stuff. Good stuff. But now I want to actually go in and just take a look. What is the scope? I don't think the 4X has that. I don't really use it. We're going to jump in and play with it, though. I don't think it has that red arrow anymore. For some reason, I'm thinking it's just a black crosshair. I know the 2X went to that. They got rid of so many scopes as well. I loved some of the other ones that they actually got rid of, like the fit scopes. And like, again, like, look at how many that menu is. Tell me that original video doesn't have a better weapon UI. I mean, the weapon looks great, spinning around and everything like that. I'm not going to lie. It is pretty clean. But, man, seeing it, like, on the equipment boxes, it just would put you more in that environment. I thought that was pretty dope. Still battle priming it? Yes, I am. I'm a bit of a loyalist. Kind of stick with something when I enjoy it. I don't have time to play a whole ton of different games, so when I find something that I enjoy... Oh, you see, did it. It is black crosshair. It's not the... It's not that red arrow anymore. And that was probably one of my favorite long range. I used to be in that scoped in, honestly. Swinging a little bit everywhere. And I don't mind it, but control.
Double kill. Triple kill. Kingslayer. 4 of a kind.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that preacher is not going to do much, huh?
Double kill.
The objective point captured.
Yeah, it's a little more scope than what I need.
New
Man, if that can have that red arrow added back to it.
point captured.
I have no idea where my shots are going. A little too much scope.
Double kill.
Shots are on it, man. Let's go. Let's go Isotope. I said I would play him.
Point captured. A victory.
Never got to really use it. So yeah, I mean, 4X, not what it used to be. Man, I feel like I really want to just dig back in those archives and just find some of that stuff. But I mean, again, looking at this, like how tiny that button is compared to what it could be. I feel like my fat thumb here just is going to miss that 9 out of 10 times almost. Let's go ahead and put that 135. But I mean, all those scopes that are just gone now. I mean, and it's the same across the board. Just, I know that they're trying to like minimize, but they got rid of some of my personal favorite ones. Like I loved the 1.25 monocle lens. It had that nice little red circle dot with the blue lens on it versus the orange. I don't know. That one that was my personal favorite. So now I find myself using either the 125 or 135. But I mean, and even again, the way that the 2X, the 4X, they look, I wish we can go back to some of the OG options that we had. Would have been fantastic. But, you know, such is life. Things change, all that kind of good stuff. Let's go spin some wheels. really want these Pharaoh skins. I don't need any of that. I hated that. It gives me nothing. Wrestling Fest. Spin it up. Oh, I thought I was going to get one that time. I definitely... so, you know what? I don't mind. I'm going to do these spins anyways. Because I want the J38 skin from spinning this guy. Container. And what's the other one that we have? Not wrestling, not Pharaoh, not doing cyberpunk. I spin them? Wrestling. Oh, it's the Secret Service. That's right. But I mean, here's the odd thing is they don't show up. Those discount coupons don't show up for Secret Service. I've landed on the spin a couple of times. I'm earning the daily ones. There is no coupon that allows you to pull up for it. So it's just, you can do the 3 free ones. And I'll probably do those maybe a little bit later on. And I want to earn that last Wrestling Fest. 4 more games. That's all right. We hit it 20. So now we're going to go ahead and claim that. Not a bad skin. I actually dig this one. But I really want this J28 skin. This is sick. I love that. I love skulls. Seeing that set up the way that it is. Definitely one of my new favorite skins in the game. Arm one's not bad either. Color combo. Again, I'm really enjoying it. CMG. Again, also love the color combo. It's clean. Only thing is, like, the CMG is not a great weapon right now. I used it last night. Massive mag. Basically a 150 round drum, but the damage output was nothing. I had to put 100 of the shots into someone just to finally drop them. So I think there's plenty that the devs can definitely still do to keep tweaking. I'm enjoying, though, everything they made on this kind of UI side, though, or more like the UX, actually, with the sensitivity stayed. This is one of the first updates where my sensitivity did not completely reset. I enjoyed that. My buttons did not completely reset from this update to the last. So I'm enjoying that. That crosshair, I think I just found my new favorite, though. I'm really enjoying... I enjoy the classic because it does have the dot. Helps me kind of stay centered. I focus on the dot more than anything. I won't go 100% dot just because the classic, I do like having the lines there to help show the overall spread and accuracy. But looking at it, I think there's a lot of opportunities. Maybe kind of find your sweet spot now that they gave you some more options of everything that you can do with that. So I like some of these new additions. There's definitely lots of good stuff. But it's still reinforced, and there's just a lot going on in this season. I hope that next season they can kind of taper down a little bit of all these different events and missions that are there, really streamline it, and put some more focus in to maximizing all of the characters and all of the weapons. Because right now you're pretty much leaning into, again, jumper and glitch. One of those two, if you have them, is 100% what you're going to be using. The weapons, it is pretty much entirely going to be the A3 SMG. The A3 AR is a banger if you can, manage yourself with the burst. I'm loving the Victory. I would say for me personally, the Victory is probably the meta of the season across all weapons. I do want to get in there and play with that MG60M. Unfortunately, I just have to wait to get enough blueprints to actually upgrade it. I wish that was something that I could do differently. I should be like, I want to max this gun out, so I'm going to grind it. I prefer doing a weapon grind more than waiting to have to collect things, because it just feels like then I just kind of forget it and go, well, what's the big deal? I am never going to get it, whatever. I prefer to be able to grind out more of it. I like the blueprints that can maybe help out. Maybe I just need, I don't even know how else I could use it. Maybe I use blueprints to upgrade it, but still the quantity's too many. I mean, you jump from like 40 in one level to 150 the next level, and it's just odd. That's a lot of a lot of blueprints when you're only earning one at a time. I'd make them one per level and still give them out one at a time. So when I want to get to level 10, I now need 10 blueprints. That seems a lot more manageable. But let me grind. I want to be able to grind to earn stuff. But If they can tweak and balance those things, I think Battle Prime would still be in a really great sweet spot. Let's jump in and play one more game. Let's mix it up and go CQC. But let me know. I mean, what are you guys using in the chat? What's your prime and weapon combo right now? Like, what would you say is your own personal meta that you're using the most at the moment? I'd say for me, while I do enjoy using Glitch, I'm definitely feeling more Blast and Victory is where I'm at right now. So being that that's what it is, that's what we're going to start with. And I never mentioned it, but for anyone who's maybe not played last seasons, having an ability to actually start out the match. Wanted to slide there, but apparently didn't. Missing some buttons.
Triple kill.
Ooh. Not even any damage done there? That's odd.
Dirty play.
These bots, man. Spawn rushing. Ooh, getting hit from behind, huh?
Dirty play.
Ah. Almost thought I was going to get out of that for a second, but that's a no-go. Crouch instead of slide. It just always seems to kind of be the way that my guy moves. Crouch.
We are in the final.
Bots are just taking care of each other right now. I cannot seem to get this slide off right now. Rough one here.
Dirty play.
Oh, that was last kill too. I mean, how many of those shots I had to put in? That was the last kill with that guy. Screwed that one up. Look at that. Ended up all the way back and forth. Let's take a look at these stats. These, I'm telling you, bots in Team Deathmatch are on another level. I went 8-4. Again, definitely not a great round whatsoever. Better than the first place, but it's a matter of 7 for the right, 29 for the damage. What was my damage? Only 17 for damage. Yeah. Bots, they just don't miss, so they stack up damage a lot. Elias using the M16. Guessing maybe a little bit newer, or just don't have a whole lot maxed out. The M16 doesn't look like a great weapon. I tried using it, it just wasn't doing much. Bubble, Battle Prime back on Google Play. Yeah, they've been back on there for a while, actually. And I wish they would come out and maybe make some more noise about it. They've been back on Google Play for, I don't know, long time. I'd probably say close to a year, maybe even plus or minus a little bit. It was removed because of a lawsuit the devs were going through from their old employer. It was a bunch of, it was smoke and mirrors. Their old employer was trying to do some dirty stuff to them in courts all across the world, actually. Out in California, the devs of BP, they won them all, every single one of them. They finally got it back on Google Play. And they need to come out and make some more noise about that. So probably so many players like yourself that were like, oh, you know, this isn't on my platform anymore. People were getting it from Tap and all that kind of good stuff. That, yeah, it's there, full on, still being updated. Devs are still working on it, obviously. It's just I feel like the devs are still trying to find exactly what their sweet spot is for everything. Give me a nice weapon. My favorite here. I'm loving the Victory. That's my go-to weapon right now is the Victory. Great speed, decent damage, but at the rate of fire, it's really frying. I like Blast. His grenades are pretty sweet. The poison grenades don't seem to really wipe out as much damage anymore or much health. Bots have also gotten a lot smarter that when they get hit with the poison grenade, they stop. So if you're going against bots, you're not getting as many free kills that way. Oh, you know what? What's going on here with that? That chat here, huh? Sorry, I want to pull that back in here. Properties. That ain't it. So yeah, I mean, Victory A3 SMG also feels really nice. That's one I'm really enjoying. Oh, now I got a monkey. I don't want to pin anything. I don't know why I have a monkey in my chat right now. Do live chat. I don't know what's going on. So, I mean, that's what I play. The M16. There it is. Sorry, guys. I'm sitting here trying to talk and fix the chat at the same time. I don't know what's going on. A3 SMG, Victory. The A3 rifle is great if you can, just control the recoil, which is not that bad, but also understand it's a burst, so you're not going to spray and pray. The M4, as far as the ARs go, is absolutely still the contender that I'd go with. It's not going to kill, I think, as fast as the SMGs, but I'm still using it. Definitely more than the M16. LMGs, I'm having a hard time finding a great spot for them. Although, again, shout out to Red over on Discord, who's using the MG60M, and which is the gold tiered LMG. I think it's one of the only ones. I tried using the MG27 and the VKP16. They're just a little more chuggy. They don't really, I don't know, they're not really hitting the way that I'd like, or even going at the speed that I prefer. The F2M, it's not hitting anymore. I'm not using that one. I still have it equipped because I'm on shock, because I'm not even using shock. I don't use shock anymore. Don't use Vityaz anymore. I keep trying to use Vision just for fun. Tissue Paper Soldier, she's done in one hit. So when you start ranking up, as of right now this season, yeah, I'm going to stick with what I've said before. Victory, A3 SMG, the MK4 would be my top three. Personally, the A3 though, AR is a solid contender. Really good damage there. Snipers, I don't know. Snipers scopes have kind of been having a little weird. I've not really been running snipers. So yeah, that's where I'd go with. From the secondary though, use the Magnus. Honestly, fantastic. Yeah, Elias, I can pull up the weapon so you can get a chance to see. Let's switch back over here. So weapon-wise, what I'm recommending, I'm gonna go all the way down to the bottom of the list here. You want the MK4? Another top contender. Let's go over to the SMG category. Victory. And the A3 SMG. These are going to be my top three. I'm going to stick with that. I'm not going to add too much more to it. Those are going to be the top three weapons. My goal is I definitely want to do a video of my, recommended meta weapons for this season. So I'm going to save all the different attachments and stuff like that for later. But those will be the weapons I'm going to recommend for you right now. Red, though, did say the MG60M, this one here, is a great LMG. Feels really good. Mine's not max level. I'm only at level 5, so it's not quite carrying the same weight that I'd want it to. But that's what you're looking at for your weapons. Primes. Glitch or Jumper. If you have either one of them. Glitch. Powerhouse right now this season. From there, I really enjoy Blast and Poison. I'm usually starting most of my matches with either actually Blast or Poison. I'm enjoying playing with them a bit more. Glitch, again, still really solid, but I just love the grenade action from Blast and Poison. So that's that's what you got. That's my recommendations for meta for the seasons. Hopefully you've got some of that or can unlock some of it, whatever you need to do, and give yourself a little bit more power in your games. And if you want to maybe play some of my preferable modes, I mean, I'm recommending control right now for most players. I switch it up a little here and there. I've played every single one of the game modes. They all feel pretty good, but I'll tell you, if you feel you're getting fried by bots, they're a whole different level of lethal on the team deathmatch and CQC mode. They just absolutely fry. The rest of the modes are all pretty good, but I like control. Kind of gives you just a little bit of a nice paced game. Again, if you're going against bots pretty well, it just gives you a nice little bit of movement. You don't find yourself, I don't know, just kind of stuck in the same place. I don't know. The 9 out of 10 games it's just all bot stomping. But I find control is the most enjoyable out of it all so far. So there you go. Some recommendations to kind of keep yourself going for this season. Get in there and get some of those tickets. It seems like skins are the way of the world right now and things that you want to unlock. So do what you can, especially maybe in the Secret Service one, and do those free spins. Grind out the battle pass if you got a chance. I think that'll kind of give you some of the best bang for your buck if you get an opportunity. And the last tip I'm going to give everyone, I gave it on the last stream as well. Save those crates. The ones that are right over here to the bottom of the screen, stack them up. And I'm holding on to them, because I'll get the weapon tickets whenever I need to. But if you want to be able to jump on Roby right when he releases, that's what I'm doing. I'm saving these crates because I do not benefit from any other Prime tickets, blueprints, because every single one of my Primes is maxed out. So I'm hoping that when I open those containers when Roby drops, that'll give me the maximum potential I possibly can get to earn those blueprints to level him up. So we'll see how that goes. See if my theory and my approach works, as I've got 15 of the enhanced and 81 of the standard. Maybe when Roby drops, we'll try and do another live stream and open all that on crate on stream and get those crates cracked open, see what we can actually do. But I'm going to leave that there for today. Actually go cook some dinner, just have a nice little, hour and then some stream. Definitely looking forward to bringing back the streams a bit more often. So again, if you're new to the channel in Battle Prime, check out my videos. There's a lot of stuff out there for you to explore. Lots of BP knowledge across the page. Things that I think can definitely help out. So going through here, there's a series of playlists. Granted, not all of it is completely relevant, but if you want to know a little bit of history of Battle Prime, I've got 4 years worth of videos that are out here. Some of them, things like let me go back to a couple of them. Oh, where is it at? The setting ones. Sense and layout. My sense and layout honestly have not changed much since that video 2 years ago. I would still say 3 tips to improve gameplay. Still a solid video. And then the 5 settings you need to change. I definitely take a look over those. I think those are still very helpful even to today's Battle Prime world. So check them out. As far as the rest of it goes, at least you'll learn a little bit more history, see what else is out there for the videos. And again, for the MK4, I'd say the best assault rifle video. That was one of my more recent Battle Prime videos 2 months ago, I know. And also the Victory. I'd say those 2 are still pretty solid videos for even this season and the current meta. But with that, thanks for hanging out on stream. Appreciate it, everybody. Again, if you're new to the channel, new to Battle Prime, best thing you could do, and I'd love the support, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up, and let me know in the comments down below what you're thinking about Battle Prime. And that simple customer engagement is a massive help in just boosting the channel so other people can see it. And with that, love you guys. Looking forward to seeing you more out there on the battlefield. And as always, good games. I'll catch you on the next stream. See you around.